Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new review, and this time I want to review with you the Codex Sisters of Silence that comes in the Talons of the Emperor. I bought it in second hand in eBay. I was just interested on the books. I wanted to have them as part of my collection. I have the miniatures from the how it's called, this Prosper Borns. I wanted to have the codex just to know what is in there and to see if in future I will increase the number of Sisters of Silence or Adeptus Custodes. So in this video we'll review just the Codex Sisters of Silence. So this is what we have inside. It's quite a small codex, 24 pages. We have the first part is a little bit of fluff, some showcase, and then there is the rules. So it's quite quite a thin codex. So first we have here a little bit of fluff for the same with some artwork. Quite interesting to know more about the Sisters of Silence. So here we have just 5 pages of fluff. Then we have the showcase of the miniatures. Okay. And here it is interesting to see that we have some dark skin flesh tones. So this is quite neat and interesting to see. The workshop is going more and more and playing with the flesh tones, like this squad where we have some with dark and bronze and the flesh tones to up to very pale ones. So here we have more different ways to paint them with red armor. So in case you want to do a different color scheme. So I really like this freehand here, is absolutely awesome. So another freehand there. And then we go to the rules and to the codex. So first we have the data sheets. So they say that the allies are part of the forces of the Imperium. And then the data sheet, we have 3 types of squads. We have the prosecutors, the Vigilator, and the Witch Seeker squad. One is with Bolters, the next one is the Close Combat squad with the Executioner Great Blade, and the last one is the ones with Flamers. Not too many options on any of them, no equipment options. You can increase the number in the units. You can upgrade one to superior, and you can take the Rhino as a transport, a dedicated transport. The Rhino is quite, it's a little bit more expensive than the standard Rhino, 45 points, and it's because have the Bane of Psychers and the Psychic Abomination rule. More or less the same options as always. Those are related to bolter, extra armor, and hunting killer missile. Okay, and then here we have the detachment. The detachment for them is composed from 1 mandatory elite and up to 2 additional elites. Then we have here the Bane of the Psychers. So Bane of the Psychers is a new rule that they have these models with the Bane of Psychers special rule. Gain the precision shots and precision strikes special rules when targeting enemy units containing at least as 1 Psyker. And can reroll all failed to hit rolls when targeting these units. So this is quite neat, quite interesting. Then we have the next one, that is the Psychic Abomination. All Psychers, friend or foe, 12 inches of a model with this special rule have -3 to leadership, do not generate any warp charge. So that means that they do not dice to their own player's warp pool, so, and only harness warp charge points on a roll of 6, even if the unit will otherwise harness warp charge on another result. A unit that includes any models with this special rule can never target or affected by psychic powers other units in the vicinity that are hit by beam or nova powers or witchfire powers that use templates are hit affected normally. Any blessing, malediction, psychic powers affecting a unit are immediately nullified if the unit move within 12 inches of a model with this special rule, or vice versa. So the psychic abomination special rule does not apply whilst the unit is embarked in a transport, but of course the transport also have the psychic abomination rule, so important to notice that. When you put them in another transport from a ally, of course they will not have this rule. The other rules, because of course if we will need to take them in the detachment, so we have a couple of special rules. One is the nauseabunding aura, enemy psychers, and that means any psyker, brotherhood, psyker, so any type of psychers that are locked in combat with unit from this detachment at the start of the fight should face must reduce the weapon skill by 1 to a minimum of 1 for the duration of the phase, and then right of a nullman for each unit from this detachment after the first that isn't on the battlefield. The range of effect of the psychic abomination a special rule increases 3 inches. For example, if this detachment includes a total of 3 units on the battlefield, then all psychers within 18 inches of a unit from this detachment will have -3 leadership, will not generate warp charge, and will not harness warp charge, and will harness only warp charge points on 6. So this is important to note. This also affects your friendly psychers, so you have to be careful how you place and you're combining these ladies with your psychers. The weapons, they have sickle grenades as a special weapon. It's a grenade that have range 8 inches, strength 2, AP nothing, assault, blast, side hot, and also can be used in this assault phase. Side shock, if a unit containing at least one model with the Psyker Brotherhood of Psyker Sorcerers of Psychic Penalty special rule hit by this weapon with the side shock special rule, one randomly determined second model in that unit suffers peril of the war in addition to any other damage. And models with this, and models that are psychers that are charging a unit equipped with psych out grenades do not gain the bonus attacks when charging. So, however, if the charge unit was already locked in combat, so you don't have that. And the other weapon that we have is the Executioner Great Blade. Is a melee weapon that have a strength +1, AP2, melee, two-handed. So this is what we have from the Sisters of Silence. So really a strong anti-psyker unit, or strong anti-psyker detachment. I think it's not big enough to make your own army just based on Sisters of Silence. You will have deficit of a lot of other things that you need in your army, but really it's very interesting as a light attachment for any Imperial army. So that's all what I wanted to share here, just to show you what is in this codex and just to show you what you can find of Sisters of Silence so far. So yeah, I hope you find this interesting. Please leave in the comment below what do you think about this codex. Let me know your opinion, and soon I will review with you the Adeptus Custodes. That's all for now. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.